Digger of my house, bidding you welcome, another Friday, another pickup video. And you wouldn't be able to guess it just by looking, but I'm technically outside at the moment. I'm on my balcony. Let me turn this around. See? Nothing but nature. Nothing but nature. Did a little bit of redecorating, moved some furniture around. I think it looks nice. So, not a whole lot to show this week, unfortunately. Some alright stuff, some good stuff, but it's not a whole lot of it. And I'm not gonna call it quality over quantity, because people who say quality over quantity are people who haven't found much, or who overpaid on the stuff they found, so don't know what I'll call it. Maybe keeping it local? I don't know. But everything I found was local. I didn't go further than Indrapilli to find any of this stuff, so the first lot of stuff I found was from it's actually very local. It was from Graceful, which is literally like 5-minute walk from me. The state school there was having a fete, and they always have a garage sale that starts at 6 when they have the fete, so I went there 6 AM and I found some stuff. Found some good stuff. Yeah. Found a bunch of original Xbox games, a couple of DS games, and a video. Let me tell you something. It may look like I got a great deal, but in reality, kinda didn't. I mean, paid $11 for all this, so that's, I think, just under or over $1 each. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, just under $1 each, but some of them are empty cases and a lot of them are scratched, so what can you do? It was cheap, so I decided to get them. Start with the Xbox games, the ones that are actually in there. It amazes me. The garage sale had only been open for about maybe 10 minutes by the time I found these, and even then some of the discs had either been swiped or just weren't there, so, you know, what can you do if it's not there, man? It's annoying. Well, for $1 a piece, the ones that are in there, I got Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy for the Xbox. One for the Only on Xbox collection. Unreal 2, The Awakening. I do like the Unreal games. They're fun. Good multiplayer games. A better condition copy than the one I have. Kung Fu Chaos. Copy of Crash Tag Team Racing, which I got on the PSP. Copy of Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup in an Xbox 360 case. And one that I really wanted, and thankfully it works, it does work, but I was hoping that I would find it in better condition, so I will be looking for another copy of this down the line. Toe Jam and Earl 3. I love the Toe Jam and Earl games. I'm really looking forward to the new one. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's just Toe Jam and Earl, like Return to Earth or something like that. This is an Only on Xbox game. No manual, and the disc has seen better days, if you can even make that out. But thankfully it does work, but I will be looking for another copy later on down the line. As for the games that just unfortunately didn't have anything in them, which is weird, I mean, because there's another one here that did have the cartridge in it, so no, I don't think they were stolen. It was just too early for them to be stolen. I just think they never had anything in them. Oh well, I would have liked to get them with cartridges and discs in them. We have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky. As I said, no cart. Would have liked to get this one. I like the Mystery Dungeon games. Mario Kart DS, which I would have just sold on anyway. So now I'm just looking for a loose cart and I can sell it. You know, I have the case if anyone needs it. I don't even know what this one is. Anno 1701 in a blank case. I can repurpose the case for something. Maybe finally print out some Chrono Trigger art. I've been looking for a case and manual of Chrono Trigger for the Nintendo DS for going on a year now. We have Hour of Victory, which I was hoping would have the disc in it, because I have been looking for this game. No luck. And Rabbits Go Home, which it was filler to begin with. I was just going to reuse the case even if it did have the disc, so I guess it doesn't matter too much that it doesn't have the disc in it. But still, if anyone's looking for the case and manual for any of those, let me know. But the one thing that did make this kind of worth it, I found this, opened up, saw the cartridge was in it, and thought, alright, I can take a hit on the rest of this because I know I can sell this and just get my money back. It's one that I already have. Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. I thought this maybe went for like 10 or 15 bucks. It goes for way more than that, which surprised me. If anyone's looking for this, let me know. We can work out a trade. Ooh. Eee. God damn. Wait, what? Is that right? I have the receipt here. Looks like the person bought 2 copies of Dragon Quest IX for 50 bucks each. Maybe one for each of their kids? I don't know. I didn't find 2 copies, I only found the one. Huh. That is just weird. Oh well. But it is in there. So, this is one that I will be selling on, and I'll get my money back for the rest of those, so I guess it's not too bad. And this is also pretty cool. This was only 20 cents. But I worked out a deal for all of them just for 10 bucks. And it is Eve of Destruction, WWF, some good old WWF matches. For 20 cents it has a bunch of matches from 1999, so should be a good watch. Alright. Didn't really get out for the rest of the stuff. I mean, the only other time I went out was yesterday. Only other time when I was yesterday, and that was to go with a friend to pick up his pre-order of Mad Max, which he enjoys. No, wait, he didn't pre-order it. He just bought it in person. However, if he had pre-ordered it, he would have got the Blu-ray, which is kind of awesome. And check out Mad Max Fury Road if you haven't seen it. It is a fantastic movie. But because I was there, you know what, I'll show the stuff I got from EB Games first. I was in EB Games. He was trading in some stuff. Traded in some Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4 games, which I was surprised how much he got for. He only traded in 3 games, but ended up getting something like 45 bucks, which I thought was pretty decent. And I traded in, I think 5 games. No, I traded in 4 games, ended up getting $27, I think. Which means I only had to pay, in person, 3 bucks for these. Of course, out of pocket, I was a little bit more behind. I think I paid something like $20 for those titles, but they were titles that I had finished. I didn't want to keep in my collection, so I thought, you know what, they don't really sell online for anything, so I'll just trade them in to EB Games. And one of them was GTA 5 for the Xbox 360, which I think I got 15 bucks for, which is pretty good. And, you know, I have my PS3 copy, so I don't really need the Xbox 360 copy. So I got a 3 for 30 deal on some PlayStation Vita games. I'm kind of mulling over in my head whether I want to go for a complete collection of PlayStation Vita games, because I looked it up, apparently I'm over halfway there. But I have all of the really hard to find ones, but like on eBay, even random stupid titles go for like 20 bucks, like each of the Lego games will go for 20 bucks and stuff like that. I think the only cheap one on there is like FIFA or something, so, you know, probably won't. But I did manage to get a good deal on these for 10 bucks each. I was happy to get them. I got, and these were 3 for the PlayStation Vita that I did want to get, but they were always too expensive. I got Little Deviants, This looks like a cool game. I know this was a release title. This is like 2011. Yep. Back when it came out. I was one of the few people to buy the PlayStation Vita when it came out. And I was happy with it. I mean, it's a good system. You know, if you like your RPGs, you like your quirky titles, I mean, it's a good system. It's just, you know, if you're looking for your multiplats, you're looking for your mainstream games, you're unfortunately not going to find it there. So, it hasn't sold too well, unfortunately. I guess the same thing could be said for the Wii U now that you think about it. Except it's not RPGs and stuff, it's like Nintendo games. I don't know. We got Mod Nation Racers. Racers? Racers? This is one that I've always been interested in. It's like Mario Kart, but you can customize everything, so that looks kind of cool. They also have Little Big Planet Karting, which I'm pretty sure I have for the PS3. And one that I did want to get because I need a drink of water. Because I do like the Lego games. Unfortunately, I haven't played a Lego game since like, what was it? Like Lego Indiana Jones or something. But I've always been looking for a nice cheap one to get back into the series. And we have, man, you can barely read it, Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. It looks pretty damn good. I mean, I like DC, I like Batman, Superman, The Flash, stuff like that. I think they're all really cool, so hopefully I enjoy that. I haven't played a Lego game in ages. Alright, that's all I got from EB Games. Ended up paying $3 out of pocket for all of those, plus whatever it cost me to get those games originally that I traded in. And while I was in the area, I had to hit up Cash Converters. Unfortunately, they didn't have much, but they did have some cheap stuff, which I was all about. First thing I found in there, I actually feel kind of bad for them. I got such a good deal on this stuff. Got all of this for $10, which is pretty good. I mean, there's 6 items here, so. We have, for the PlayStation 3, Vanquish, which I paid sticker price $5. I paid sticker price for all of these. They were just really cheap. I bought this for a friend and paid $10 for it like 2 years ago, so it's good to finally get my own copy on the cheap. We played it a bit, thought it was really, really fun. It's like a, it's kind of like Gears of War, but set in like a super futuristic world where everything is robots. Yeah, it's fun, I like it. We have a couple of PC games, which I like. I like my PC games, so these are ones that were good to get. SimCity, they had it marked for $1. How could you not? And one that's really good. You can finish this in about 15 minutes if you know what you're doing. Otherwise, it'll take you hours to just figure out what you're doing. It is Sim Ant. This is awesome. This is just like SimCity, except instead of building a city, you're building an ant colony. And you have to expand your ant colony, fight off the red ants, I think. It's been a while since I played it, but you have to invade the house as well. I think you win the game by invading the house and defeating the red ants. But you start off as like one ant, then you build a colony, then you build another one, then another one, and you do it until you win the game. It's fun. It's something that we should have more games of. Yeah, there should be more like Sim Ant games. I would buy them. Wouldn't even have to be Sim Ant. Could be like Sim Lion or Sim Bug or something like that. I don't know. I'd buy and play them. They're fun games. And we've got 3 movies here to round us off. Some decent movies too. We have Miami Vice, which I remember the trailer for this. The only reason I remember this movie is because the trailer had a Linkin Park song in it, and I used to be really into Linkin Park. Not into it anymore, but still, it was in the trailer. And it's always been one I've kind of wanted to see. We have one that just looks awesome. Starring the infamous Brandon Lee and the famous Dolph Lundgren. We have Showdown in Little Tokyo. This looks really cheesy, really good. One of the few movies that Brandon Lee was in, unfortunately. Good actor, but we all know what happened to him. Looks awesome on the back. I look forward to watching this. It looks good. And then finally, one I've been wanting to get a DVD copy of for a long time, but I've just never found one, for whatever reason. I probably would have been willing to pay like $3 for this, so it was good to get it for $1. We have Disney's Tron Legacy. I saw this back in 2011, when it was on, was it 2011? Might have been 2010, I don't remember. I saw it when it was brand new, I was still in high school, and it was really good. Loved this movie. I loved the cameo by, what's their names? Those French techno music people, I don't remember their names. But they sing that song, We're Up All Night to Get Lucky, and Around the World, so, great movie. It's basically just like the original Tron. It's basically a Tron remake, really. You know, a guy gets sucked into the video game world, has to fight an evil force to get out. You have the light cycles and everything. It's really good. Is it as good as the original? No. Unfortunately not. I mean, the original is just something else. You know, you can watch the original and it's a real piece of the time. You know, you see the computer graphics and you think, man, back then that was awesome. You see this and it's like, yeah, it's cool, but just can't hold a candle to the original. But it's a good movie. Check it out, especially if you find it for $1. So that's everything. Kept it local, kept myself in budget, thankfully. I don't think I spent more than like $25 this entire week, so yeah, it was good. Don't even know if you can hear me over that plane. That is really close. Check your flight pattern, mate. There's no point even saying anything until it's gone. Insane to think how we can still hear airplanes even though they're like 100 meters up in the air. Not even like, it's more than 100, it's more like a kilometer. Yeah, they are far, far away, but you can still hear them. What if it scares birds? What if birds are more hesitant to fly around an area where there are airplanes? I don't know. Just thinking crap now. Alright, Secret My House bidding you farewell. Hope you found some good stuff. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.
And that's all, folks.